items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Hello, I'm Sandra Valencia, principal of Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Our program is individualized to fit the college or career your student is interested in. We cover all fees for testing and tuition. Our campus is small, providing a family-like atmosphere where teachers provide engaging, hands-on instruction. If you're looking for a school where your child can prepare for the future, then look no further than Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi.
Go Panthers!
Fisherman's Place in Corpus, located at the Arcadia Shopping Center, offer real diagnostics and cleaning, sell lures, tackle, bait, and clothing. Also new and reconditioned rods and reels featuring a limited warranty. Located at 3911 Ayer Street, call 361-687-6754, Fisherman's Place.
We are La Villa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
We are Santa Rosa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
We're a world-class Cadillac, Buick, and GMC dealership, and we're in your neighborhood. Come by and check us out. We're waiting for you.
If you want to get in the game, come to Marvelous Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, because
Welcome back to the start of game action between the visiting Lady Sandies and the Lady Buccaneers here from the main gym at Roy Miller High School. We got tip-off coming up, and we got E-Paw for Port Lavaca. And we got Sarah Lynn Garcia for the Lady Bucks for the tip-off. This is a 26 4A district matchup for both teams. Here's a tip-off over to Port Lavaca. Down to Paul. Over to Berm. Over to Sebastian. Back to Berm. Drives, takes a, well, look for a three-pointer there. Back to Sebastian. Back to Berm. Driving is Sebastian. Off the glass, rebound by Navarez. Deep three by Berm and missed the backboard completely. Ball goes over to the Bucks. We got Barrera with the ball. Over to Olivo. Back to Castillo. Back to Barrera. Down to Garcia, back to Olivo. Getting things set up for the Lady Bucks. Over to Barrera. Over to Castillo. Three-pointer for Olivo off the rim. Lady Bucks get fouled underneath the basket. That was Repke, Clara Repke. So she goes to the line. Makes the first free throw. Misses a second. Does give the Lady Bucks a 1-0 lead here in the beginning stages of the first period. Got Paul with the ball. Over to Sebastian. Down to Berm. Goes for a layup off the glass. Rebound by Olivo. Looks like we have a blocking foul on Port Lavaca. Olivo with the ball. Down to Barrera. Down to Castillo. Back to Barrera. Stolen by Paul. She goes up for a layup and gets 2 points for the Lady Sandys. Got Olivo with the ball for the Lady Bucks. Over to Castillo. Down to Barrera. Barrera with a running layup. Misses. Rebound by the Sandys. Over to Paul. Stolen and tipped away to Olivo. Over to Garcia. Down to Olivo for a three. Off the rim. Rebound by the Lady Sandys. Over to Paul. Paul driving. Passes it and got a blocking foul on the Lady Bucks, sending Paul to the free throw line. Paul gets the first free throw, misses the second. Got Port Lavaca bringing in the ball. Misfired on that throw, picked up by Barrera. Running layup, misses, rebounded by the Sandys. Over to Navarez. To Sebastian. Back to Paul. Back to Nessa. Over to Sebastian. Down to Acosta. Back to Paul. Paul with a running jumper off the glass. Rebounded by Nevarez. Ball goes and stays in the Lady Sandys' possession. Over to Paul. Paul down low to Sebastian off the glass. Taken away by Olivo. Olivo bringing up court for the Lady Bucks. Dishes it off the rim for the Lady Bucks. Knocked out of bounds by the Lady Sandys. Stolen by Paul. You got Berm bringing the ball up court for the Sandys. Going to the baseline, passes it to Sebastian. Sebastian's call for a travel. Turns that over to the Lady Bucks. Got Castillo bringing it from the sideline for the Lady Bucks. Over to Olivo. Back to Castillo. Stolen. Picked up by Berm. Off the rim. Rebounded by Castillo. And tipped away by Acosta. Lady Bucks retain possession. Castillo over to Olivo. Olivo getting things set up for the Lady Bucks. Over to Castillo for a three-pointer. Nothing but net for Olivo on that shot. giving the Lady Bucks an early lead here in the middle stages of the first period, 4-3. Got 2 coming in, 2 coming out for the Lady Bucks. Over to Castillo. Stolen by Acosta. Blocked, but gets a foul for Kendall Acosta. Takes her to the free throw line for 2 shots. Oh, that's Kenzie Acosta. Misses the first one. Makes the second. Giving the Sandys a 3-point lead over the Lady Bucks. That was Hill for the Lady Bucks. Non-shooting foul. So we got Castillo with the ball. Running jumper. Over to Paul. Rebounded by Acosta. Over to Berm. Down to Acosta. She gets the foul. Ball goes over to the Lady Bucks on the sideline. Barrera over to Castillo for a 3. Off the backboard for Castillo. Stolen by Hill, picked up by Castillo. Hill off the backboard for 2 points. Got Berm with the ball. Over to Paul. Paul down to Nessa. Back to Berm. Over to Acosta. Off the backboard. Rebounded by Hill. Hill passes it down to Castillo. Castillo with a jumper off the glass. 2 points for Castillo. Got a substitution coming in for the Lady Bucks. Got Berm with the ball. Picked away by Hill. Hill's taking it all the way. Off the back of the rim, up for the rebound. Sandys pick up that rebound. Over to Acosta. She loses the ball, picked up by the Sandys, back to Acosta. Hill gets in between Acosta and Paul and knocks the ball out of bounds. Possession stays with the Lady Sandys. Acosta down to Acosta. Berm. Hill with the rebound for the Lady Bucks. Driving. Running jumper. Off the rim. A rebound by the Lady Sandys. You got Berm with the ball. And knocked out of bounds by Nessa, came off of her right thigh, with the ball going over to the Lady Bucks. Up, shot by the Lady Bucks. Goes in for two. Paul with the ball. Missed shot by Acosta. Got Barreto with the ball. Block taken away by Acosta. Knocked out of bounds by Hill. Over to Paul. Down the paint, stolen by Hill. She gets called on a foul. Acosta bringing the ball in from the baseline. Over to her sister Acosta. 2 points for the Sandys. Over to Barrera. Barrera loses it. Picked up by Paul. And that's the end of the first period. We have the Lady Bucks 14, the Port Lavaca Sandys 9. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Your family tradition, from generation to generation, from Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Murder Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
We are the top Greyhound cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Come on down to Staple Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef fajitas, and Staple Street brand sausage, featuring our new authentic family recipe for pony spices. Check out our weekly specials. Your one-stop shop for everything you need for your next barbecue: ice, charcoal, wood, and adult beverages. We are your local football headquarters. Look for.
Okay, welcome back to Game Action here live at the Miller High School main gym. We have the Miller Lady Bucks leading 14-9 over the visiting Lady Sandys from Port Lavaca. Again, this is a 26 4A matchup in district play. Overall, you have the Miller Lady Bucks 9-19 overall, 1-5 in district, and they are in 6th place in district play. They're coming off a loss to Sinton on Tuesday, 42-38. And we have the Sandys, who are 10-10 overall, 2-3 in district, and they're 5th in district play. Both teams are still in the hunt for the 4th playoff spot, with Beeville leading the district 7-0. Then you have Rockport Fulton at 5-1. We have Oso at 4-2, and then Sinton at 2-3. About 6 games remaining in this season, so still plenty of basketball left. Still vying for those that 4th place spot. So we got Castillo for the Lady Bucks. Over to Lopez. Back to Lopez. Lopez for a 3. Off the front of the rim. Rebounded by the Lady Sandys. That's Kennemer. Over to Berm. Back to Acosta. Down to Kendall Acosta. Down to Nessa. Nessa misses. Castillo with the rebound. Getting things set up for the Lady Bucks. Down in the low post to Repke. Loses the ball. Picked up by Kennemer. Stolen by Hill. Hill's bringing it up court for the Lady Bucks. driving, gets fouled on that jump shot. Taking Hill to the free throw line. Substitution for the Lady Bucks. You got Garcia coming in for Lopez. Castillo from the baseline. Over to Barrera. Back to Castillo. Down to Hill. Hill drives, takes a jumper from the free throw line for 2 points. There was Esmeralda Hill for 2 points for the Lady Bucks. Extending the lead 16-9 here in the beginning stages of the second period. You got Acosta with the ball for the Lady Sandys, driving in the paint. Passes it to Berm for a three-pointer off the rim. Rebounded by Barrera. Ball gets tipped away by Berm. Excuse me, that was Acosta. Knocks that ball out of bounds. Over to Barrera, back to Castillo. Passes it to Hill. Hill gets stolen. Over to Kennemer. Kennemer gets the ball stolen by Hill. Hill's driving, goes for a layup. Off the glass for 2 points for Esmeralda Hill. It's another stolen ball by Hill. Passes it down to Castillo. Castillo for a jumper. Off the rim, banks off the glass for 2 points for Leanne Castillo. Stolen again by Hill. 3 steals in a row. Off the glass, off the rim, rebounded by the Sandys. That was Berm with the ball, but she's called for a travel. Turns the ball over to the Lady Bucks. Another substitution for the Lady Bucks. You got Hill going out. You got Lopez coming in. Ball goes to Barrera. Back to Castillo. Down to Garcia. Stolen, picked up by Paw. Paw's in the paint, goes up for a layup for 2 points for the Lady Sandys. For E. Paw. Got a timeout on the floor, so we're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
At 7418 South Staple Street. We're a proud advertising partner with Real Sports Live and the Coastal Band and RGV and supporting all our local sports and athletes. Staple Street Meat Market.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together.
Welcome back to game action here from the Roy Miller High School main gym. Got the Lady Bucks 20, the Port Lavaca Sandys 11 here in the second period. Got Castillo bringing it up. Over to Barrera. Down to Lopez, but the ball is tapped out of bounds by Acosta. Ball stays with the Lady Bucks. You got Lopez from the sideline. Over to Castillo. Down to Garcia. Back to Castillo for a three, off the rim, rebounded by the Bucks. Ball hits the baseline, goes over to the Lady Bucks. Over to Castillo for a three, misses the rim. Berm with the rebound. Over to Nessa. Nessa gets fouled and is going to the line for 2 shots. Misses the first shot off the front of the rim. And misses the second one. Here come the Lady Bucks. You got Olivo with the ball. Over to Hill, back to Olivo. Gets the ball knocked away. Bucks retain possession. And Castillo bringing the ball in off the sideline. Over to Olivo, picked up by Paul. Up for a layup, 2 points for the Lady Sandys. Paul is leading the Lady Sandys with 7. The ball stolen by Berm. Off the backboard, misses. Ball goes over to the Lady Bucks. Paul is leading the Sandys with 7 points. And then we got Castillo for the Lady Bucks leading with 10. Got Barrera with the ball. Over to Hill. Another non-shooting foul over the back by Nessa. So she's going to take a quick breather. Then we got Kayleen Nevares coming in. Got Olivo directing the Lady Bucks. Over to Castillo. Ball gets tipped, knocked away, picked up, and knocked away again by Hill. Now picked up by Castillo, the Lady Bucks. Over to Olivo. Olivo gets things set up again. Over to Castillo, ball gets knocked away. Picked up by Berm. Over to Paul. Paul running jumper off the back of the rim and gets charged with a charge. You got Barrera bringing it in. Over to Olivo. Back to Barrera. Back to Hill. Hill passes it. Taken away by Paul. Ball gets turned over to the Sandys. You got Paul bringing it in from the sideline. Over to Berm. Gets a running layup off the rim. Rebounded. Picked up again by Berm. And Berm saves it to Kennemer. Back to Paul. Back to Berm. Back to 2 points for Acosta. Got the Lady Sand Crabs, the Sandys, chipping away at the lead here in the second period. Over to Castillo for an open three. Rattles out of the rim. Knocked out of bounds by Hill. You got Berm bringing it up. Overshot Kennemer, so the Sandys lose possession. Ball goes over to the Lady Bucks. Over to Hill, over to Castillo, back to Olivo. Olivo getting the offense set up. Over to Castillo. Down to Hill at the low post. No shot call. She gets fouled. Sends Hill to the free throw line. off the rim for Hill. Rebounded by Nevares. Stolen by Hill. Passes it down to Olivo. Over to Barrera. Barrera looking for a little help. Passes it over to Olivo. Olivo to Castillo. Barrera's open. Stolen. And called on a foul by one of the Lady Sandys. On Berm. Sends Barrera to the free throw line for 2. Misses the shot. Over to Paul. Back to Berm. Berm drives into the paint. Running jumper. Rims out. Picked up by the Lady Sandys. Picked up by Paul. Stolen by Hill. Hill runs and does a running jumper for 2 and 1. That's Esmeralda Hill's 5th steal of this game. Got Nevares with the ball, down to Paul, back to Costa. Down to Berm for a deep 3 off the rim, rebounded by Nevares. Back to Sebastian, misses a rim, rebounded by Paul. Over to Acosta. Over to Nevares. It's a block. Block was on Barrera, sends Nevares to the free throw line for the Sandys. Nevares gets the first free throw, first points of the game. If you know of anybody that's interested in advertising or sponsoring on Rio Sports Live, please have them reach out to me. My name's Joe Gomez Jr. That was 2 points for Hill. My number's 361-220-5331. It's advertisers and sponsors that make these games possible here in the Coastal Bend and throughout South Texas. So again, if you know anybody that's interested in advertising or sponsoring a team, again, please have them reach out to me. My name's Joe Gomez Jr. Number's 361-220-5331. Got Nevares again at the free throw line. Makes the first shot. Misses the second, rebound by Hill. And that's the end of the second period, with the Lady Bucks leading 24-17 over the visiting Lady Sandys. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
Be the voice for children. Volunteer with CASA of the Coastal Bend.
Help us break the cycle of child abuse and neglect. Attend one of 4 information sessions and learn how you can become a CASA volunteer, providing children in foster care strong voices, healing hearts, and the opportunity to thrive.
After all, these children are our future. Visit coastalbendcasa.org and discover how you can make a positive change in a child's life.
Every child has a chance. It's you.
Hi, I'm Joe with Valencia Heating and Air. Are you worried that your AC might not make it through another brutal summer? Well, I can offer you affordable air conditioning comfort with custom prices that won't break the bank. We service all units across the Coastal Bend, and there's no additional weekend or after-hour fees. We treat our customers the way we would want to be treated, especially when it comes to costly repairs. So if you need service, repairs, or replacement, call Joe to keep you cool. Valencia Heating and Air.
Fisherman's Place in Corpus, located at the Arcadia Shopping Center, offer reel diagnostics and cleaning, sell lures, tackle, bait, and clothing. Also new and reconditioned rods and reels featuring a limited warranty. Located at 3911 Ayer Street, call 361-687-6754, Fisherman's Place.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hello, I'm Sandra Valencia, principal of Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Our program is individualized to fit the college or career your student is interested in. We cover all fees for testing and tuition. Our campus is small, providing a family-like atmosphere where teachers provide engaging, hands-on instruction. If you're looking for a school where your child can prepare for the future, then look no further than Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi.
Go Panthers!
Okay, welcome back to the main gym here at Roy Miller High School, where we have the Lady Bucks leading 24-17 over the visiting Lady Sandys from Port Lavaca. Again, both teams are still in the hunt for the fourth playoff spot, right behind Sinton. So we have the Sandys in fifth place and the Lady Bucks in sixth. Got about 6 games left to play here before the start of the playoffs in mid-February. So they're still in contention. Plenty of basketball left to play. I'm going to do a quick shout out to some of the area coaches that were inducted into the Coastal Bend Coaches Association Hall of Honor this weekend. We have London girls coach Sam Odoms. Coach Odoms also coached at John Paul and at King High School. He's coached for over 4 decades, and he also led the King Mustangs to the 1985 state championship game. Also on the list is Falfurrias baseball coach David Salinas with 37 years of coaching, and Jane Kieschnick, who retired as assistant athletic director for CCISD. She also coached for 38 years with stops in Sinton, Carroll, and A&M Kingsville. So congratulations to these coaches on being honored into the Hall of Honor. Got a couple of games coming up tomorrow here in CCISD, so we'll be streaming a couple of those games. We also got soccer Also have softball and baseball starting off as well. So gonna have a full lineup coming up here in the next few weeks. Besides basketball and then going to basketball playoffs. Some of those games are Carroll at Moody, Ray at Veterans Memorial, Victoria West at King, Carroll at Ray, and GP at Veterans Memorial. So pretty good games tomorrow. A couple of big games next week as well. So we're waiting for the start of the third period. With the Lady Sandys bringing it up from midcourt. Gonna do a redo. Ball goes over to the Sandys. Over to Berm, down to Sebastian underneath the basket for 2 quick points. Here comes Barrera, over to Olivo. Down to Castillo. Back to Olivo. Passes it to Barrera. Down to Garcia. Garcia drives. Is fouled in midair. Sends her to the free throw line. Sends her to the line for 2 free throws. Off the back of the rim for Castillo. Misses the second one. Picked up by Narvaez. Berm with the ball. Over to Acosta. Back to Berm. Down to Paul. Down to Nevarez. Back to Paul. Back to Sebastian. Down to Acosta. Acosta passes it to Nevarez under the basket. Got a jump ball. Possession arrow goes over to the Lady Bucks. Tipped away by Berm. Ball stays with the Lady Bucks. Hill with the ball. Over to Barrera. Barrera called for a travel. Over to Acosta, down to Paul. Paul with a running jumper off the rim. Gets a rebound. Over to Berm, down to Sebastian. Back to Berm, down to Paul. Picked up by Hill. Outlet pass down to Olivo. Short for Castillo. Rebounded by Acosta. Got Berm bringing it up for the Lady Sandys. Down to Acosta. Back to Sebastian. Sebastian with the travel. Turns the ball over to the Lady Bucks. So far, a couple of travels here in the beginning stages of period 3. foul by Berm. Non-shooting foul. You got Castillo with the ball. Over to Olivo. Back to Castillo. Castillo drives. Castillo with a deep three. Off the rim. Rebound. Taken away. Picked up by Castillo. Back to Olivo. Down to Barrera. Down to Hill for 2 points. For Esmeralda Hill. Over to Acosta for Lady Sandys. Gets a blocking foul on Hill. You got Paw taking it out from the sideline over to Berm. Berm for a three. Off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Paw. Paul over to Berm. Down to Sebastian. Sebastian for a three. Off the glass. Picked up by Hill. Outlet pass over the head of Olivo. Turns the ball over to the Lady Sandys. Berm with the ball. Over to Acosta. Acosta with the layup off the rim. Off the rim for Neveres, and then Acosta's called for a travel. Substitution coming in for the Lady Bucks. We got Rapke coming in for Hill. Rapke with the layup. Oh, it comes out. Ball rimmed out for Rapke. Got Berm coming in for the Sandys. Down. Oh, we got a jump ball now. Possession arrow goes over to the Lady Sandys. So they retain possession. Got two coming in for the Sandys on substitution. Over to Paul. Down to Acosta for two. Down to Castillo. Over to Olivo for a three. Drains it all net for Castillo. Extending the Lady Bucks lead to 8. You got Kennemer with the ball over to Berm. Barrera with the ball for the Lady Bucks. Down to Garcia, back to Rapke, back to Garcia, down to Barrera, over to Olivo. Stolen, picked up, back by Barrera, over to Garcia. Ball taken away from Rapke. Got Berm bringing it up court for the Sandys. Looks to jump, gets a blocking foul on Barrera. Another substitution for the Lady Bucks. We got Hill coming in for Garcia. Got Berm looking for a three. Passes it to Paul. Down to Kennemer. Kennemer loses it. Picked up by Acosta. Over to Paul. Back to Acosta. Down to Kendall Acosta. Over to Paul. At the high post is Kennemer with the shot off the rim. Picked up by Rapke. Down to Olivo, who's driving. Loses the ball. And is fouled in midair by Berm. Sending Olivo to the free throw line. Nope, they're going to take it out from the baseline. Over to Rapke. Rapke right underneath the basket for 2 points. Ball knocked out of bounds by one of the Lady Sandys. That was Acosta. Ball gets turned over to the Miller Bucks. Extends their leads by 10 points. 31-21. Acosta over to Hill. Hill with a running jumper off the front of the rim. Picks up her own rebound. Called a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Lady Bucks. You got Castillo bringing it in from the baseline. Underneath the basket to Rapke. Another jump ball, and it goes over to the Sandys. You got Burm with the ball. Over to Acosta. Down to Burm. Burm with a running jumper off the glass and call for a charge on Rapke. Olivo with the ball for the Lady Bucks. Over to Barrera. Over to Hill. Down to Castillo for a three. Passes it down to Rapke. Ball is blocked by Paul. Over to Burm. Burm back over to Paul. Paul down to ball stolen. And another jump ball. Possession arrow goes over to the Lady Bucks. Got Olivo with the ball. Over to Barrera. Loses it. Picked up by Acosta. Down to Burm for 2 points. Underneath the basket. Down to Hill. Hill drives in the paint. Running jumper off the glass. Rebounded by Paul. Paul driving it up the court. Over to Burm. Burm running jumper in the paint. Off the rim. Picked up by Castillo. Castillo over to Olivo. Olivo with a jumper. Off the glass for 2. Off the hands of Nessa. Turns the ball over to the Lady Bucks. Got a timeout by the Lady Bucks. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here at Fruya, and you? Sky's the limit.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Hello, I'm Sandra Valen.
Okay, welcome back to game action here at the main gym at Roy Miller High School. We got the Lady Bucks leading 33-23 here in the third period. Again, these two teams are right behind Sinton for that fourth place spot in the UIL playoffs. So they're both still in contention with 6 games to go. Over to Garcia. Garcia off the glass. Over to Olivo. Olivo drives, running jumper. Tipped away by the Sandys. Lady Bucks keep possession. You got Castillo bringing it from the baseline. Stolen by Burm. driving up the baseline by Paul. Paul with an easy layup, uncontested. Back to Barrera. Call for a travel on Barrera. Turns the ball over to the Sandys. Paul with a jumper. Misses the ball off the rim. Ball goes over to the Lady Bucks. Got Olivo with the ball. Down to Castillo. Castillo with a layup, gets blocked by Paul. And gets fouled at the same time by E. Paul. And the first one off the front of the rim. He misses the second one. Here comes Paul for the Sandys. Down to Acosta. Acosta over to Berm. Takes a three. Oh, nothing but net for Berm on that shot. Keeping the Sandys within 2 possessions. Ball goes over to the Sandys. And the end of the third period, we got the Lady Bucks 33, Lady Sandys 28. Oh, actually they're putting time back on the clock. They're putting 2 seconds back on the clock. Now we're at the end of the third period with the Lady Bucks 33, Port Lavaca Sandys 28. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Academy at Corpus Christi. Our program is individualized to fit the college or career your student is interested in. We cover all fees for testing and tuition. Our campus is small, providing a family-like atmosphere where teachers provide engaging, hands-on instruction. If you're looking for a school where your child can prepare for the future, then look no further than Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi.
Go Panthers!
Fisherman's Place in Corpus, located at the Arcadia Shopping Center, offer real diagnostics and cleaning, sell lures, tackle, bait, and clothing. Also new and reconditioned rods.
Welcome back to game action here at the main gym of Roy Miller High School. Got the Lady Bucks leading 33-28 over the visiting Lady Sandys of Port Lavaca. Got Olivo bringing the ball in. Two points by Hill and the Lady Bucks. Got Berm with the ball, passing it down to Paul. Paul takes a jump shot off the glass, rebounded by Neveres for 2 points. Still keeping the Sandys within 5 points. They keep chipping away at that lead. Picked up by Neveres. Pass to Acosta. Over to, looks to try to pass it to Paul. Paul driving. Over to the high post. Passing it to Berm. Berm saves it, picked up by Barrera, the Lady Bucks. Goes in for a layup and 2 missed shots. Stolen again by Hill. Jump shot by Hill, 2 points for Esmeralda Hill. That's her 7th steal of this game. Make that her 8th. And gets fouled in the process. Got Esmeralda Hill at the free throw line. Makes the first. And that's the second one. Paul with the ball. Down to Acosta. Acosta called for a travel. So it turns the ball back over to the Lady Bucks. Got Olivo with the ball. Down to Lopez. And Lopez called for a travel. You got Kenzie Acosta bringing it in from the sideline for the Sandys. Over to Berm. Down to Paul. Back to Paul. And Acosta loses it out of bounds. Goes right through her hands. You got Castillo coming back in for Lopez for Lady Bucks. Ball tipped away by Acosta. These Lady Sandys are putting some pressure on these Lady Bucks. They're playing some great defense. Stolen by Acosta, picked up by Paul, and then tipped away by, looks like Hill. Tipped that ball away. Possession goes over to the Sandys. Over to Paul. Misses, picked up, rebound by Acosta. Off the glass, picked up by Hill on the rebound. And we got a foul on Kendall Acosta, sending Esmeralda Hill of the Lady Bucks to the free throw line. Right now, Hill is leading all scorers. That gives her 19 in the game so far. 19 points and 8 steals. Off the rim. Gives the Lady Bucks a 10-point lead here in the fourth period. Rebound, Hill. Bringing it up court. Going from coast to coast here. Off the rim, rebound by Olivo. Over to Barrera. Back to Olivo. Down to Barrera. To Rabke. Down to Castillo. Off the glass for 2 for Castillo. Gives Castillo 12 points for the game. Got Kennemer with the ball. And 2 points for Nevares. Here comes Hill. Running jumper off the glass, off the rim. Saves the ball. Knocked out by Rabke of the Lady Bucks. Ball gets turned over to the Sandys. Ball over to Kennemer. Over to Berm. Berm looks for a 3. Off the glass, rebounded by Hill. Hill going down court. Spin move off the glass, misses, picks up her own rebound, and knocked away, picked up by Acosta. That's Kendall Acosta. Over to Berm. stolen by Olivo. Trying to get things set up for the Lady Bucks. Goes down baseline. Over to Olivo. Stolen by Berm. Easy 2-point layup for Berm and the Lady Sandys. Again, these Sandys, the Miller Bucks, take a 10-point lead, then they start chipping away again at it. Timeout, Lady Bucks. Gonna take a quick commercial break ourselves. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Located at 3911 Ayer Street, call 361-687-6754, Fisherman's Place.
We are Lavaca, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
We're a world-class Cadillac, Buick, and GMC dealership, and we're in your neighborhood. Come by and check us out. We're waiting for you.
Welcome back to game action. We have the Lady Bucks here in the fourth period, leading 42-34 over the visiting Lady Sandys of Port Lavaca. We got Barrera bringing it from the sideline over to Olivo. Olivo getting things set up. Pass to Barrera. Back to Olivo. Down to Castillo. Got the Sandys putting some pressure on him. Ball tipped away. And a foul on Berm. That's a pushing foul. That's sending Barrera to the free throw line for 2 shots. And Caden Berm just fouled out with that last foul. Barrera misses the free throw. You got Kennemer over to Acosta. Off the rim for Neveres. Got Barrera with the ball. Over her head. Loses it. Picked up by Paul. Paul running jumper off the glass. And one, sending her to the free throw line. So we got Paul at the free throw line for the Sandys. Misses the free throw. Over to Barrera. Overshoots the intended Lady Buck. Picked up by the Sandys. Acosta at the low post. Over to Acosta. Off the rim. Foul on the Lady Bucks. Sending Neveres to the free throw line. Misses the first free throw for Nevares. Substitution coming in. We got Hill and Olivo coming in. And Garcia. Gets the second one for Nevares. Ball gets turned over by the Lady Bucks. Goes back over to the Sandys. So the Sandys are just 5 points behind. Then been chipping away and chipping away. Over to Acosta. Nevares lets the ball go out of bounds off of the foot of Garcia. Got Kenzie Acosta bringing the ball in from the baseline. Over to Nevares. Way past off the leg of Acosta. Turns the ball over to the Lady Bucks. Olivo with the ball. Pass to Castillo. To Garcia. Under the basket for 2 points. First 2 points for Sarah Lynn Garcia. Nice jump shot there for the Sandys. That was Kaylee Nevares. We got Garcia over to Castillo. Off the backboard. Tries to get the rebound, but then fouls Kendall Acosta. So now we got Barrera coming back in for the Lady Bucks. Nevares with the ball. Down to Acosta. That's Kendall Acosta. Over to Sebastian. Stolen by Hill. Over to Castillo. Olivo over to Hill. Getting things set up for the Lady Bucks. Down to Barrera. Back to Castillo. Back to Olivo. Now they're putting some pressure. Double team. Gets the foul. Sends Olivo to the line for a 1-and-1. Remember, these girls are in contention with 6 games to go here in the District 26 4A race for the playoffs, right behind Sinton. So these two teams aren't out of it yet. You got Sebastian for the Sandys with the ball. Jump ball. Ball is retained to the Sandys. Things are getting a little chippy on the floor here between these young ladies. It looks like number 10. Kylie Sebastian just got ejected from the game. So she leaves with the Lady Sandys with a 5-point deficit behind the Lady Bucks. These two teams are respectively behind Sinton with the Sandys in 5th place and the Lady Bucks in 6th. Lady Sandys just called for a travel, turning the ball over to the Lady Bucks. Over to Olivo. They got a full court press on the girls, Lady Bucks. Stolen by Acosta. Picked up by Barrera. Over to Hill. Hill to Garcia. Over to Olivo. Double teamed. Stolen by Paw. Picked up and traveled. She did 2 quick jump hops on that travel. Turns the ball over to the Lady Bucks. Over to Castillo. Fouled by the Lady Sandys. That was a push by Berm, sending Castillo to the line for 2. Off the back of the rim. Gets a second one off the backboard. Down to Acosta. Acosta to Nevares. Down to Acosta, back to Nevares under the basket. And shoots for 2 off the glass. Ball stolen, picked up and stolen again by Hill. Hill throws it and game over. The Miller Lady Bucks 45, the visiting Lady Sandys 41 here in the 26 4A game from the main gym here at Roy Miller High School. Both teams are still in contention for District 26 4A, giving the overall Lady Bucks a 10-19 record and 2-5 in district play. And the Lady Sandys are 10-11 overall and 2-4 in district play. So from Santiago Ramos, this is Joe Gomez Jr. If you know of anybody that's interested in advertising or sponsoring with us on Rio Sports Live, please have them reach out to me. My name is Joe Gomez Jr. My number is 361-220-5331. It's advertisers and sponsors that make these games possible throughout the Coastal Bend and South Texas. Again, for Santiago Ramos, the cameraman, I'm Joe Gomez Jr. Thank you for watching this stream. Good night from Rio Sports Live.